Welcome back, everyone. Right now we want to show you some heavy rain hitting parts of the country. This is actually time-lapse video showing dark clouds and showers rolling over Miami, Florida. Flood advisories issued, and there was minor street flooding because of the heavy rain. Scott, hopefully that situation is all said and done now.
They're still dealing with some rain down there. The reason why we were enjoying nice weather is because a frontal boundary moved a little bit further to the south and stalled out over Florida. So they've been getting some persistent rain over the past few days. Definitely some stronger storms setting up like this one in Miami, but things should start to settle down for them over the next several days. For us, because we're on the right side of that boundary, we are going to be enjoying nice weather for the next several days. Here's the view overlooking downtown. We can see some peaks of sunshine glistening off of the Gold Dome above City Hall, but we do have that thin cloud deck over the region. Temperature-wise, we are trending below normal for today. 82 degrees is our current temperature, and it's feeling pretty comfortable out there, especially earlier today. Feeling like fall with drier air in place because of a northeasterly component to the wind at 10 miles per hour right now. Dew point temperature down into the 60s. Some spots that's even a little bit lower, but pretty comfortable all across the area. Upper 70s for the cool spots. Darien and Hilton Head, both in the upper 70s. 83 degrees for Pembroke. It looks like the warm spot is Jessup right now at 88 degrees. So we do have quite a range in those temperatures, but still pretty close to normal, if not below normal for a few spots. But the dew point temperatures inland are even lower than where they are at the coast. So feeling very comfortable this afternoon, and that'll be the case into the next few days. It's been a rather breezy and gusty day for us at times. Wind gusts up to around 25 miles per hour, and that's helping to pull a little bit of extra water along the Georgia and South Carolina coast. So we do have a coastal flood advisory in place throughout this evening. Fort Pulaski high tide is going to be just above minor flood stage. Hannah Evans is going to have more details on that flood advisory and the reasons behind that coming up in just a few moments. But as far as our forecast through the evening, we'll keep those clouds around. Temperatures in the 70s, cooling off into the lower 70s, upper 60s by 10 and 11 o'clock. Those lows in the lower to middle 60s for most of us. So we'll have a pretty comfortable start to our Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon, mid 80s for highs, perhaps getting a few degrees warmer as the next 7 days progresses. Upper 80s for Friday and Saturday, a little bit warmer than for next Monday and Tuesday, right where we should be for this time of the year at 88 degrees. But overall, the dry air stays in place, so it's going to be feeling pretty comfortable with nice and dry air over the southeast. So those humidity levels definitely helping things out for us right now. So here's that frontal boundary that I mentioned that stalled out over Florida, bringing them a lot of heavy rain at times. That is just off of our coast. This frontal boundary stalled out just enough off of the east coast of the U.S. that's keeping us on the drier side for the next several days. As far as tonight, we'll keep a few clouds around. They will thin out a little bit. 64 degrees for the low temperature, staying on the mild side for some of us, a little bit cooler further inland. And then for tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. Definitely a warm day. Some of our inland communities with that drier air and a few more peaks of sunshine will be able to get a little bit warmer than where we will be in Savannah. 88 degrees is the forecast high for Glenville compared to 86 for us here in Savannah. For the boaters, it is going to be a breezy day for us. At times northeasterly 15 to 20 knot winds, giving us seas 4 to 5 feet. So we will have some somewhat rough conditions out there at times. But overall, the next few days pretty comfortable for us. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s for tomorrow. A little warmer for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, upper 80s to lower 90s. Certainly not out of the question. But one thing that you'll notice, no rain chances, at least no significant rain chances over the next 7 days. As we head into next week, there's a chance we could begin to see some low-end shower chances come back into the forecast. That's a look at the details for now. We'll have more on the local forecast coming up in just a few moments.